Catherine Regan from County Armagh is new to the world of publicly doing anything. She began reading and writing years ago, but at 37 has realised she needs to do something with it or she'll burst. She can be found at 6 a.m. lifting weights in the gym, wow, or at 8 p.m. reading stories to her 7-year-old twins. No, they're not identical. Yes, twins run in the family, and yes, they are best friends. Catherine is often at odds with everyday life, but finds energy looking beyond that which is immediately seen. Tonight, Catherine is reading The Shadow Shop. Very welcome, Catherine.
The Shadow Shop. It happens like this. Her eyes open in the dark when the air is thin and the motorway is quiet, and the brain reel begins spinning before she walks down the stairs, past the front door, the medicine cupboard, the toaster, the fruit bowl, and on out into the garden to breathe. There are no alarms in this unfound place, no emergency, nothing but what you think she is. The woman is gone again, and today is the only day she has left to buy a dress for the wedding. She stares at the slice of lamplight reflected on the chrome tap in the kitchen. She knows she is thinking somewhere far behind her head. As she stares at the light, heat crawls through the roots of her hair. She becomes everything she looks at. She haunts the rooms until someone else in the house is awake. Today, it is not her privilege to know herself. A woman unfound is nothing but habit. Her mind has eased beyond its elastic limit. The wedding, she whispers. The dress, she whispers. The words feel like dice on her tongue. Put a dress under shadow and you have a woman? A woman, she whispers. She squeezes her eyes shut, blasts them open. What if she has finally disappeared? The woman looks behind her for some absence of light. The floor is blank. The wedding, the dress, the shadow. How does a mad woman get her shadow back? The shop is busy. Others did not notice the woman walking in silence because she does not look like her brain is a cluster of small fires ending one nerve at a time. Lights, dust, background music, the squeal of hangers on rails, a beeping phone, a coughing husband, voices without urgency speaking ordinary words. She takes to blinking extra blinks, tiny fractions of relief, a learned behaviour. The woman keeps her neck straight and her head high among the other shopping women with coloured hair and Christmas perfume who ate breakfast at a sensible time in a clean dressing gown with sun shining through their windows, landing on their dusted frames of their aesthetically comforting pictures. She looks to the man on her right. He hands her 3 dresses. A tear rolls down the side of her cheek, drops onto her chest, hangs in the link of her necklace. She jumps as though startled. He knows more than she knows for now. The woman looks for his eyes. He looks right back. He sees her. Therefore, she is real. Faith in existence is a commodity she stores up on the good days when her mind and body work like they were born together. The best she can do today is slide into these pieces of fabric, step into the light and stare at her feet among the other shopping people who are not panicking that this woman cannot see her face in the mirror. On the morning of the wedding, she has settled into this new season of loss. The fright of distance is now a party. She is gone enough to play and she is exceptional. Rules do not apply to her because she is not part of the same place. So she sits alone with wine, a cigarette, and lets her mind leak like a vapour through the guests at the wedding, along the floor, to the bar, to the entrance of the castle. Looking back at that night, on a good day, she explains, dissociation, emotional dysregulation. But on the front terrace, in the dark, that night, It felt more like the end or the beginning of a hunt. They never figured it out. But before she had finished blinking in her new dress, there he was, a gentleman, with his hands on her spine, and there she was, looking at the shadow of her hand on the back of his head.